What's up, guys? Mike and Thomas here. I told you I was going to do that fucking intro one day. So we are here. It is movie night. Thomas is actually here.
I am here.
Okay. You got to actually talk sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
So that we know you exist. We are here and we are watching one of our favorite movies that we've seen lots and lots and lots of times. The Goonies.
Movie. The Goonies.
It is a classic. I have my own list of classic movies that is completely separate from other people's classic movies.
It's definitely classic.
Is this considered a classic to most people?
I think it's considered a classic to most people.
Okay.
Most people from our generation, anyways.
Yeah. Well, I know it's definitely one of my classics. So we are here, and we are at the the Warner Brothers Pictures, the very first frame of the movie. So get your DVD player loaded up, and when you're ready, we will press play. And me and you
really
found
quiet.
out the hard way that the very beginning of the movie is
Really
ridiculously quiet. We thought there was actually audio problems for a moment.
I heard some that time, just faintly.
Yeah, well, I'm actually having to turn this up really, really loud compared to what I normally do.
Normally would be. Yeah.
So, it just depends how the audio is recorded and coded and how many channels and all that shit. Okay, we definitely have sound.
Yeah. And he has. Why did that guy have sunglasses on? How did he get to keep those?
Yeah, you're not allowed to keep, like, shoestrings or anything.
No.
It's like, fuck. It was pretty good, though. Faking your...
Yeah, it's a pretty good psych out.
Faking the hanging. Kill myself. It's like, oh. Use that fucking thing to...
I'm curious as to where
hook
he
himself
got all
up
that
there.
stuff.
Yeah, well, you spend time in prison and you get stuff.
Yeah.
You accumulate stuff to try to escape, and you got your crazy, your crazy family ready with the getaway and shit. They were gonna set fire to the county jail. I just gotta say, this music is fucking epic, dude. I watched this part of the movie so many times when I was a kid, just because this music, like, it gets you hyped up, like, stuff's getting ready to happen, and he's, like, breaking out of jail and shit.
And he's got Indiana Jones's hat.
Yeah, he does. It's exciting, and, like, fuck it, just get in any way you can. I'm curious to know if that would actually work. You'd have to get lucky and have a spark hit where you shoot. And they're just like, ah. Sean Astin. Aston Martin.
I've always called him Sean Astin.
What you reminded me was the guy that played fucking Samwise.
Samwise.
I was like, oh yeah, goddamn, that is him. And then I didn't believe you, and I had to look it up.
Frodo's dear friend.
Yeah, Frodo's very close friend. Some people thought that series should have ended with Sam and Frodo hooking up. Come on, put your arms up. Now this is the part of the movie where we get to introduction to all the main characters, even though we don't know they're main characters at the time. Oh yeah. And she saves the day at the end of the movie.
Yeah. There's Corey Feldman.
Yeah. Never heard of him. He's like, fucking thing is still on.
This part's awesome.
Now, how exactly
know.
is the water shooting up from there? I've done some plumbing in my days.
That never even crossed my mind when I was a kid about the water, though.
No, it didn't even cross my mind. Now, I asked earlier, and this just crossed my mind, is that his name is Data. Is that like a reference to Star Trek? I don't know. He is definitely the most technologically savvy of the group, and he's, I guess, the most intelligent.
Yeah.
Like Data.
Like James
I
Bond
love that.
Q.
Oh, that is so fucking awesome how he smashes it up again. And I was like, oh my god, he said a cuss word. Oh my god.
I used to think it was funny that he had some kind of a pink drink in a Pepsi.
Well, I think that was a milkshake. Strawberry milkshake. I always thought it was great how he was smashing it up against the window to get a view. It's like I can't remember ever doing that. And they just happen to show up right in the middle of a race. And they just happen to be the man.
Yeah.
They just outrun everybody easily. People that have spent, like,
tons
years
of money on their...
souping up their shit for this race. These are just like, fuck them.
They just show up and fly right past everybody.
But no matter how many flaws there are in the movie, it is such a great fucking movie. I watched it so many fucking times.
Shittily painted mailboxes.
Look at those mailboxes. Oh, it's getting ready to.
Yeah.
I love how the main character always says that. I've said that several times myself, trying to get some stuff to happen, and it never works for me.
No, it doesn't usually work too often.
He's got a skull light on bed. Dictate. That's what I said. So they've established that they are having to leave and they're going to miss the place.
Yeah.
He's going to kill him. Mouth. And he's got a fucking mouth on him, doesn't he?
Yeah. Once again with the Pepsi advertisement.
He's got some Mad magazines. There's the statue.
He has a Purple Rain shirt on.
The last weekend.
Sniffing some leaf.
He flunked his driver's test. Oh, I remember the first time I took my driver's test. I actually passed it the very first time.
Yeah, so did I. Come on.
Do it. Come on. This part was so great when I was a kid. Now look at this. All this big. This is a Rube Goldberg machine to open the fucking gate. Now, how much
a lot of
time and energy went into that when you could just go open the fucking gate?
Would have been a lot faster to open the gate, I think. Manually.
Wow. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even know what a Rube Goldberg machine was when I watched this movie. I just like, wow, that machine was tight. This time I'm telling the truth. He's always telling bullshit stories, so no one believes him.
I'm pretty sure Data's the one who had to make that machine.
Yeah. Yeah. I never even thought about that. Why is it at his house?
Well, they do. They live right across the street from him, I think.
Okay, well.
In the same little cul-de-sac.
Maybe he builds those types of machines for all of his buddies.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, okay.
He's always inventing new shit. Da-da. Holy shit. Isn't your house getting torn down in like a day or two?
Yeah.
Who cares? Yeah?
And you
Big
still
giant cock. Oh, you fucking idiot. It's not perfect. It's a lady now. That's my favorite. That's the favorite piece.
They've got it all worked out.
Shut up about that stuff. He's adamant. He's got no basis for that, but hi, oh shit, nothing. The statue didn't get broken.
And now we have a maid. Right when we're getting
Yeah, we're getting ready to
house.
move. We got a maid though.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
they
you
do
hired an old lady to pack for you.
Sure. Why not? Because you can hire them for really,
An
really
old
cheap.
Well, yeah. I guess that's where she was going with that.
Oh no. This is a horrible, horrible idea. That his wiener's missing. They didn't translate that
That's
part.
what I said.
Good God.
He's gonna translate, all right.
Cocaine and speed of the second. Heroin in the bottom. Always separate the drugs. She's like, what? Oh, that was great. How do you not know which direction your dick faces? And I don't know.
I have no
Sexual
idea.
torture devices. Awesome. She's like, oh my God.
Aye.
She wants it clean when it's torn down.
That sounds stupid.
If you do a bad job, she'll be locked in here with the cockroaches without food and water for 2 weeks. That's, wow.
For the whole day. If the house was getting tore down in like a week,
Yeah.
they haven't done anything. They haven't
Yeah,
packed
they
nothing.
haven't even started packing yet. Yeah, absolutely the deepest. All right.
The look on his face. Look at Data's face.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, Dios míos. Assistant Curly. Curator.
Rich stuff. Some of it might
So
be worth
that's-
something to save the house.
So I'm guessing that statue that's her favorite also was like a museum piece at one point or something.
Yeah.
They've never gone up to their own attic
They
to
just-
see all the old stuff.
They just have a blinking light bulb up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that should have caught fire years ago. Yeah, they've known each other forever. And they're just now going into the attic, like one day before the whole shebang is over.
I would have been up there looking at that stuff.
Yeah,
a
I
long
would have
time
been
ago.
fucking with that stuff a long time ago. Speaking as a person that used to be a kid,
Yeah.
I'd have been into that shit. Look at this.
You're ruining my joke.
You're ruining the painting. You're ruining my joke. You know, that painting could be irreplaceable. It probably
Yeah.
is irreplaceable.
Yeah.
Retropactive. Pack 'em. What did he say?
Retro pack 'em. A retro Pac-Man.
He always says that's what I said after he gets corrected, and he says something totally fucking off the wall. I thought he was going to explain how it really worked. I thought he was going to be like, there's a special type of gas inside of there than when you... But no, he was like, when you touch this part, it goes there.
And there's One-Eyed Willie's map.
Yeah, I always felt like this movie should have been part of something bigger. Like, there should have been like a show or a comic book or
Yeah.
another movie or something to go along with it. I felt like it was too epic to not have something to have happened before this.
Yeah, there should have been something else that went
But-
along with it.
Or
A show or
afterwards.
something.
But I felt like it would have been better served as this being the opus magnum of the, you know. But they never did anything else with this, as far as I know. This is the only
And not that I
thing
know.
about Goonies that there is. I always wanted them to expand on the universe a little bit. Of course, if they did make a TV show, it'd be shitty because they wouldn't be able to get all their fucking
No.
original people again. There'd be
It'd
all
be
these
all different
problems.
people.
Yeah. It's so rare when you get a series that is just consistent all the way through and it doesn't fuck itself up at any point. So there's always a danger to expanding upon the universe.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
It's that artist thing that I was talking about, where you get to a point and you're afraid that if you add anything else to it, you're going to screw up the rest of it. You got to know where that line is.
A whole big one. Big eyes.
Between an armada and his ship. Like his ship versus everybody.
And this is where the director told him to have big eyes.
Is this the big eyes part?
This is the big eyes part.
He does have some pretty big eyes right now. Forever?
Alright, kids, look excited.
My dad tells me the
It's
truth.
his dad,
it's his dad too. I always wondered why he said that. Like, our dad.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say that?
Our
Like,
dad wouldn't lie.
Our dad wouldn't lie to me.
Something like
or
that.
Dad doesn't lie. Not my dad tells me the truth. Dad tells us the truth or something
Maybe
like
he's the favorite.
that. Hey, I believe you. What'd you break this time, you fucking... So he just happens to stumble upon...
He just happened to stumble upon exactly what he needed to.
the other...
The missing piece.
To One-Eyed Willie. So there's two things in that attic that have to do with One-Eyed Willie. And they go from one to him accidentally kicking down the other one. Yeah. Yeah. That was a tight-ass costume he was wearing just a second ago. It was like a fucking Sergeant Pepper costume or some shit. Like
Captain Hook coat.
Like fucking, yeah, like old Victorian pirate. Yeah.
Come on, you don't want to go search for treasure?
Yeah. We go wrap up this map and get this 1632.
Now I
It's
see
about 100 years before the greatest country in the world was ever formed.
I seen another show with Sean Austin, and that the little, what would you call that?
Medallion.
The little medallion thing that you need to find where the treasure is at or where you go to get it. He was given that after the movie was over.
Oh.
And his mom accidentally threw it out.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, he accidentally threw it out with some old junk. Just threw it away.
Oh my god. So that medallion is lost, and no one will ever find the treasure without it.
He had a replica made of it.
Yeah, but fuck that.
But it's not the one from the movie. It's not the
cares?
actual one. I would be mad. I would be mad at my mom if that happened.
So they're tearing down their house for a golf course.
Yeah.
George Carlin's got a great bit about giving golf courses to homeless people because golf courses take up way too much fucking space. They're for rich white Republican assholes. You know, it's just the average golf course is so fucking huge, dude. It's just such a fucking waste of space. Like, I know people want to play golf, but fuck me, that is such a large area to just waste on a game. Like football fields, that ain't shit compared to a golf course. Foreclosure is definite. That's a great habit. He gets depressed and he eats. Or does whippets.
Yeah. Another Pepsi
I know
shot.
a lot of people when they get out a whipped cream can and say they're depressed, they're going to do something else than eat whipped cream out of it.
I've seen Pepsi get endorsed like 3 times
Yeah.
now.
I think Pepsi might have had something to do with the film.
Yeah.
I was always a Coca-Cola man myself. I know you loved Coca-Cola and then you switched.
I switched
to Pepsi for a brief period of time,
and
like a year maybe. I don't even know if it was a year. Then you switched back. You had to come back to the good old Coca-Cola.
It's still my second favorite. Pepsi's got to be the second favorite.
This is the best song ever made, I think.
Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah. I know every single part of this song just because of this movie.
Yeah.
I've never seen the music video. I've never heard this song, but I've seen the movie so many fucking times that I know like every part. I know every part of the song that's in the movie. You play a part of the song that's not in the movie, I have no fucking clue. Take that. Get 'em. Like, I really
set on him with this fatness. Yeah,
I really don't think that would hold him.
I don't think so.
I think he'd just be like, and lift the springs over his head.
I don't think they could have stopped him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I think he could have like tossed him off of him.
He could have overpowered them. So they're fucking
That's not the way tires work either, though. You can't just take the,
No, you
the
can't
valve
just
cap
take the
off.
valve off and yeah.
You got to put something down
Yeah,
inside
you gotta
of it.
press the little button inside of there. You know, you gotta. Sometimes you take certain liberties with the movies.
You have to.
You don't have to,
It'd be.
but it would be more tedious to
Yeah.
sit there and show.
Let's
just
have them sit there and let all their out of the tire.
show them doing it. And she's just like, "Don't talk. I'm talking to you."
How would he have done that to himself?
She's just like, "Oh, it's hilarious that you did that." Taking down the greatest flag in the world. Hey, a brief shot of his dad, the museum curator, Curly,
At the museum.
the
I'm
head
assuming.
Curly.
Yeah, the head Curly. Or no, he's assistant Curly, isn't he?
Harry Krishna. It's Harry Carey.
I see a trend in their family of saying the
He
wrong
said,
words.
"That son of a." Yeah, he got it from his parents. Okay, I'm just steal this from a little girl. I want my bike. I want my bike. They're like, all right, when he takes you off the bike, you stomp up and down and
Yeah.
say, "I want my bike" a whole bunch of times.
And Data, I just
Double
thought
O
about
negative.
this. Data was also short round in Indiana Jones
Was-
and the Temple
yeah,
of Doom.
yeah. Oh, Jesus. He just ran into him.
Oh, you
My mom's
could-
going to yell at me. And I've got a dorky horn on my bike.
and
with a flag.
giant flag.
Now, luckily, this is a local legend, so they can
Yeah.
actually get
They can
there.
just ride their bikes.
Because
to it.
normally you'd have to like travel halfway across the world for a legend. They got one in their backyard. Look at this.
I don't think
I don't think I would go with that.
They're gonna say, "I'll go find him," but you're well.
There's Troy.
He didn't get his license.
Troy is the asshole that womanizes and is a jerk to people. He is the guy in the movie that you're supposed to hate because he's just a douche for no reason. He's like, oh no.
He's the stereotypical '80s movie douche.
Alpha dog asshole. Yeah. Yeah, normally he has a friend with him that he's like, look who just showed up. How many fucking times have you heard that?
Then after
You got the main bad
everything,
guy,
they say,
and they've like
"Yeah."
set a trap for the main good guy, and the fucking asshole sidekick of the main bad guy. Look who just showed up.
Well, you gotta have
80s
that.
movies are so great. They
gotta
have
have that in the
They
movie.
have a feel.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
They
fucking.
do.
Was that E.T. for a second?
Yeah.
Is that why they had him going flying off of a bicycle with a basket on it?
Data's got all kinds of.
Data should have
Gadgets
had
on
a
his
gadget
bicycle.
to get up that mountain real quick.
Yeah.
He should have had a jetpack.
You should have.
I don't think that's asking too much for a jetpack.
He's like a little.
Get your fucking head out of the way,
MacGyver type of guy.
asshole.
The restaurant's barely in.
Yeah, well, so was that lighthouse there? Like that many hundreds of fucking years ago?
I
How would the
guess.
lighthouse be there? That was before America was even founded.
Is that what they said?
Like One-Eyed Willie, yeah. It was like 100 years before America was founded.
Well, you know.
I don't know. Maybe that thing was made afterwards or something.
They wanted
I
something
don't-
other than another rock.
Yeah.
Twee. I heard twee.
Twee. Well, you know. They're looking at a twee. They're counting to twee.
They're skipping now. Train wheels in the
Hold
middle
on,
of
there's
nowhere.
someone there.
Big train wheels for no reason.
Close.
Just sitting there.
Yeah, well, you know, you gotta have something interesting in the shot. It says, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you'd never have drug dealers in the 80s.
No. No. Of course not.
Holy shit. Turn off your brain.
He was right, though. They should have listened.
That did sound like gunshots.
Yeah, that's clearly what it sounded like to me.
Like, shut the fuck up.
We're trying to sneak here.
Yeah, they should have made this into a game. And this is like a stealth part of the mission.
I think they did have an NES game of
Yeah,
this.
I'm sure they did.
I'm pretty sure they had a regular Nintendo game of this, an old NES.
I'm sure it was fantastic.
Yeah,
Don't movie games make the best games ever?
they do.
Sometimes they do a good job, but most of the time it's just, hey, capitalize off the name.
Yeah.
We don't give a shit. Bullet holes. That's what he was talking about earlier. Run, motherfucker. that fucking... that thing that he does is... Well, this place looks kept up. Jesus. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck? This is not a restaurant. Italian?
Yeah, Italian.
Sounds Italian to me. Water. 4 waters. Vinne Scalapini. He's got a mouth on him, doesn't he? You want any tongue?
No, we don't.
Tongue is not good. I think we'll skip the waters and leave now.
The nastiest looking water I've ever seen.
Okay, as soon as she walks into the other room, what do?
You leave.
You get the fuck up and you leave that fucking place. She just pulled a fucking knife out on you. Bullet holes. Bullet holes the size of matzah.
What kind of water is that?
If it's brown, drink it down. If it's black, send it back. Dead things, Mikey, dead things.
Looks like tea.
Yeah, it looks like horrible ass water. And if they're trying to keep this shit secret, they would not just let a little kid walk around by himself.
No, they're definitely going to let him go downstairs.
Good thing.
Where the body is at.
Yeah. He knows it. Monster. The fuck was that? The hell was that? He's like singing opera to it or some shit. Like, what the?
He doesn't appear to enjoy it.
He's like, you're ruining it. Great. Oh. So I got a deformed dude locked up in a basement. Yeah, chained up in the basement, and he like sings and throws food in its face.
And he glued the food to the table, or to the platter.
Oh. Okay, he finally caught up to them. Get out of here!
He's there to save the day.
Kids suck. So they killed a federal agent.
Restaurant trash.
Yeah.
And a giant bag
with bullet holes and crazy knife-wielding bitches and guys chained up in the basement.
They're lying to themselves.
They're a typical family. Yeah, it is the last chance. Jesus. What the fuck did he just show her?
A mirror.
Oh.
He had her look at herself.
That's awesomely nice of him.
You want to see something really scary?
He deserves an elbow in the lip. He's kind of an ass. The insane power of the fat kid.
Thanks, Chuck.
And it can only be activated when you make fun of, like...
Whenever you tell him you have naked pictures of his mom.
Well, yeah, but the normal one is if you make fun of them for being fat, they get pissed off, and then they have, like, super strength. This one, it's making fun of his mom. Okay. I thought that was going to be a Chevy Chase thing where they actually hit them in the face.
It's just like an old shoe torn up.
Ja.
But it tried to kill him.
Just a testament to how people can distort things in their mind when they weren't really like that.
She knows what she's talking about. She's saying, let him take a look. So.
You gotta do what the girl says.
Yeah.
The It.
Yes, they have King Kong in the basement.
Be a fucking huge basement. King Kong has gotten like way bigger over time. Like the original King Kong movie, he was like an enlarged ape. But nowadays, you like when he's climbing up the Empire State Building, and you see that classic shot of him climbing up there. He's not as big as the Empire State Building. Nowadays, he's fucking huge. He like grabs the Empire State Building with a single hand and shit. It's like, god damn, he has gotten bigger. Interrupted the kiss. But now they've fallen on top of each other. So then they don't get to kiss.
They got interrupted again.
That's disgusting.
It makes me
so
sick.
Disgusting that people would kiss. So fucking must be like the worst thing ever.
That's the end all be all for her. Right in his eye.
At least that water looks clear. Why are you taking a fucking shower right now, too? Okay. Now he's making fun of him for fat jokes now. Okay, you don't got it.
You don't. It has water in it.
Sound like my dad? Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I've quoted this movie so many fucking times. Some nice fake wood.
Prop wood.
It might be. That's like the whole fucking reason you're here.
Let's hope it's
now he's gonna fuck with the machine. Okay. We definitely found some shit. That is the official Data theme, I think.
Yeah. It's on regular paper though.
Yeah. And it's one-sided. I'm pretty sure there's not a back. Show the back. Yeah, see. No, it's not. Yeah, it's on a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
They have a picture of themselves in their own hideout.
Well, of course, you gotta have...
Just in case the cops show up.
You hang that on the wall.
The fuck? Uh-oh. How do you smell ice cream through a freezer door?
I do
How
not
do you
know.
smell it ever without it being right in your face? Chocolate eruption. He's gonna erupt.
Apple ice cream.
And they got a dead body.
So that's another body because they put the other. They put a body in the trunk, so who's that guy?
That kind of reminds me of the stabbing to death in the shower music.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. So yeah, they've killed 2 federal agents. Because I don't think federal agents go anywhere alone. I think they always got like a partner that goes with them. Okay.
And they're back.
Someone's been here. He knows. He's got a 6th sense for like. That's right.
She is not hiding the fact.
And the one son she hates the most.
Yeah, the one they chain up in the
Okay.
basement.
Okay.
We just forgot about
They
you.
forgot about him. It all starts here.
The adventure begins.
Now we got the mysterious music. He's stuck with the stiff. Well, how about you just set him over to the
you
side?
slide him over there.
I don't know about you, but me and dead bodies don't get along too much. I don't like them. I don't like him at all. Okay, now he's making love to the dead body.
How they just forget about him?
That is...
Smacked his head off the roof.
Where's Chunk?
Well,
Chunk's
now
up
they
there.
notice he's gone.
Okay.
Oh, did you say I'm leaving?
Oh, damn. I'm gonna go check my brother.
The zoo.
Great. And she heard him sneeze. Okay, he got away from the dead body by himself. Chunk, get your fucking ass over here. And... oh. Good job. How did they see the window from down there?
They got good eyes.
Yeah. Got eagle vision. Go, go, go.
Wah. That's kind of a funny little hum thing.
Look at her. That girl's outfit looks like she's fucking Peter Pan or some shit. I'm in charge. Of course he does. You might want to turn it and not point it at the people. You're supposed to. Okay,
that
so
lasts like a minute.
that was pointless. He just has a few kinks to work out of them. Okay, get run over.
Yeah, yeah, he kind of crawled out right where the cars were driving. Now he's gonna sing him to scare him.
Oh, shit. Ah! His scared shitless faces are pretty good.
Yeah.
Typical fucking Italians. They go around killing people. And hey, it's your old buddy. You remember your old buddy from the freezer,
Yeah.
right?
Well, he's back.
Hey, it's Peter Pan. Look at her fucking outfit, dude.
The bells right. That's kind of a Peter Pan-y outfit.
Look it.
If we make enough noise,
If we bang on them hard enough.
you'd have to do some pretty hard banging.
Yeah.
That's
To the point where you'd ruin all the pipes.
And then they're still not going to interpret that as there's people under there.
This takes place in Astoria, Oregon. So you know. Okay. Ow.
He's knocked out.
Dun 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 dun. This is great music. All the music in this movie is great. Hi, Jane. That guy a pirate?
Yeah.
It's fucking One-Eyed Willie. We found him.
They had to have done that on purpose, I
It's
think.
One-Eyed
Like,
Willie.
You don't just like get, hey, well, let's get this guy with the eye patch to be in this scene.
It's
had to
One-Eyed
be
Willie, and
pirate.
if they're not careful, they might accidentally show his One-Eyed Willie.
And there's the douche.
Oh, good. So he gets some karma payback early in the movie too. I forgot about this part.
Toilet blast.
Guns and ammo. Okay. The whole toilet like raised up. Did you see that?
Yeah, I went up in there.
Okay. Hey, well, hey. That was handy that happened.
Good thing the water pipe. Now, why didn't anybody find this when they were putting the water pipes in?
You know, it was covered up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh. He's gonna spill his guts about everything.
They already know he's full of shit.
Yeah.
A majority
Everything. 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 I blamed it on the dog. Hey, cigarettes. Smoke up, kids. Remember, you only look cool if you're smoking.
She's freaking out.
She's wishing that Troy was still looking down her shirt. If I had just stayed there, Troy would still be looking down my shirt, and I wouldn't have to be going through this tunnel. You've got a great body. You've got a little while before you look like him. They kicked her out of fat camp for pigging out.
Now it's time to notice all the rocks that fell and killed him.
Yeah.
They're all hanging above him on the ceiling. I've already noticed them. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Going all the way down.
All the way down, yeah. Don't you guys remember? It never came out. Oh, God. I read the article.
Yeah, I'd keep that. It's probably worth some money.
Yeah. Dun, dun. Well, you've made it as far as he did. Candles.
And dynamite.
That's dynamite. Booty traps.
Everybody has a problem.
Yeah, everyone is mispronouncing words. And so that's what I said. Be quiet, shush. He was one of my absolute favorite characters in the movie when I was a kid. Always had all these zany gadgets and stuff.
He probably was one. Yeah, he's probably one of my favorite characters.
Okay.
I don't think I
gotta put his head back on. Why the fuck would you care? He does not care.
He's not worried by it.
Far past the place of caring.
No, that's
the thing that he
traps.
Yeah, this is the thing that he tripped when he got killed. And apparently the trap resets and you have to cut the rope again, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how that works.
Maybe just one of the rocks just gave
Yeah.
and fell.
Maybe. We're gonna go with that.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
They give you plenty of time to get away, though.
Well, they have to set up a fancy Rube Goldberg machine just like fucking
Yeah.
every other machine in the Goonies.
I guess they had limited.
Limited technology.
Yes.
What are you doing? Okay, go. Like, that light was just sitting there the whole time?
Yeah, they didn't say whether it was on or not, but
Yeah, well, yeah. It couldn't have been on for the last 70 years or whatever. Yeah. Pretty much cover the gambit.
move it or something.
I don't think God put that rock there for a purpose.
God put the bats in there too.
God put the bats in there for a purpose. To scare the shit out of girls in an 80s movie.
Yeah.
Bats are the stereotypical scary flying thing.
Rabies.
You need a scary flying thing in a movie? Bats are it. This guy's enjoying it. He's just like, this is a great fucking story. It's like this. He likes him now. Jesus.
He wants to play the violin. And there's the bat.
Jesus. Watch your hair. I don't think the cross works on just regular bats. I think they have to be vampiric in nature.
Maybe they can find Data's ancestors, I heard.
So now she's holding his hand. She was enamored with Brand, a little while ago. Okay. Big water eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, big eyes.
Wow. They found it.
They found
the treasure. Look at all that treasure. It's got to be like dollars worth. They hate each other.
Shut up. Well, you were wrong.
Well, just fell down into the water is all that happened. That specific coin, he found it. Yeah, they're not wishes. They are coins. They are chunks of metal laying at the bottom of a well. Uh-oh. Yes, a Cracker Jack prize made out of metal. Maybe it's a license to drive. I hear that's where a lot of people get their licenses. Their Cracker Jack prizes. It's like, God damn it. Ow. Just hit me in the fucking face. They're like, nope.
Not
denied.
The magical well has spoken.
Andy. See? I get my wish after all.
I'm not sure if that bucket would hold their weight.
Yeah, probably not. they'd have to call the police and they'd have to like get a ladder or some shit, or they do something extra.
Yes, it
yes,
is.
it is. I'll break your legs. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm a monster. I sit in a fucking basement tied or chained to the wall all day. Let me fucking enjoy the TV. I guess this is one of his favorite movies, I think.
Yeah.
I just assumed that. I don't know if that's true.
It looks like he's watched it a bunch.
It's like, that's a fun game. He's like, go fucking first.
You're gonna go first.
It's like, okay, Ma. Mom always knows best. Why is there water flowing down the well? Doesn't water come up from the well, not shower down?
That's usually how it works, I thought. The waterfalls,
Chester Copperpot. Don't you see that you could have just gone down this well and skipped all the shit that you've went through so far? If you would have gone down that well, you would have surpassed Copperpot immediately. I'm not a Goonie. He's like, you goddamn right you're not. It's the no true Goonie fallacy. It's like no true Scotsman except for Goonies. It'll be in a different school.
He's got to give his speech.
You gotta have the emotional, passionate speech that changes everybody's mind. It's time. But it's our time down here. Troy's bucket. Troy's bucket fucking sucks, dude. It's like, man, I don't know. Like, Troy personally owns the bucket.
Troy owns the well and everything.
It's on his father's land. Now, okay, they're wheeling up a person right now. They didn't notice. Hey, there's not a person there. It's only like 1 pound that we're pulling up, instead of 100 pounds. You Goonie. I didn't even know about it. Is this like a common thing that
it's because they live in the
town?
Goondocks.
Well, yeah, but she said she's not a Goonie.
Yeah, I think she lives in a different neighborhood, but I don't know.
So she can,
they just call
if
themselves
being a
Goonies.
Goonie isn't determined where you live, then it must be like a club.
Ruth.
I wonder if Baby Ruth got any.
They hit him in the head.
Ow. Yeah, he gets food thrown at him a lot. So you're like, uh-oh, he's pissed now. He's like, I want this fucking Baby Ruth. He's never really wanted anything that much before, I guess. Because I would have ripped them fucking things out of the wall a long time ago if I could. I would have tried a long time ago. The titty traps. No, do you know why they're called booby traps? Because people who fall for them
Are
are
boobies.
boobs. She knows what size they are.
She's a shoe doctor.
Yes. Chunk. He's stronger than normal people.
He's got retard strength.
Yeah, he does. I love how he just ripped the candy bar open like that, too. Now we're gonna feed each other. It's like, okay. Ah!
Oh no. He smells like gym class.
Well, you know.
He probably doesn't get to bathe
Yeah,
too often.
he doesn't get to shower a lot, I'm thinking. Like, this sucks. Trying to figure this shit out is not for me. It's like, sorry. Let me lay on you. Hey.
Now it's real apparent to me
One-eyed
which
fucker.
3 stones that it needs to go into.
Yeah.
Look how spaced apart that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd need to try more than one time for like something like that.
It had to be like a game though.
Holy shit. Now that chops your hand off. Now apparently One-Eyed Willie was also a Goonie because he liked to build all these machines.
Yeah.
I think that the Goonies like to build. I don't know. They both have a penchant for Rube Goldberg machines. All that to open a gate.
Saved by the Slinky.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I never bought into that part. Even when I was a kid, I'm like, there's no fucking way those teeth would hold on. There's no fucking way that spring would do shit. You know, there's no fucking way.
He's alive.
It's like, hey guys. Bouncing up and down. Is that you again? This time I'm telling the truth.
With this guy.
It's like, no, this time is different. A reference to another great movie. Who made that movie? Was Steven Spielberg involved with Gremlins?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember who did that. I'm thinking that Jim Henson was the one who created the puppets for Gremlins.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, we need a place.
He's going to the men's room.
This is the men's room. They just randomly chose caves. And they're like, yeah. And somehow the pipes are still going fucking nuts, even though there's no one around anymore. I always wondered about that. Like, why? Okay.
And he just killed people.
That was really fast response time, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, okay, your girl that you like is calling your name, and you're like, hey, you go see what she wants. It's like, no, I'll be there in a second. He must have been like standing in a hole or something. With my eyes closed. I always thought it was weird because they're obviously trying to get Brand and her together.
Yeah.
But then there's also these moments where, like, they were holding hands earlier and now they're kissing, to where he's, like, getting in with her. So I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what they were going for. Something weird.
It was beautiful.
She's successfully rationalized everything that was wrong with that situation.
She can
Smell the
their
bubble gum.
gum.
She can smell food like chunk, apparently. Holy shit. It'd be nice to fall on those.
That's how you
Like,
have to
she's
go.
like, hey, remember how we just kissed a second ago?
And yell about it.
Yeah, why don't you scream loud enough for them to hear you? How have they covered all that? Like, they covered all that amount of, walking and shit way faster than the kids did. I guess there's less of them and they're in a hurry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Giant skull.
Gotta have the giant skull.
Giant skull.
I thought that was
cave
so
entrance.
great when I was a kid. I was like, that's fucking awesome right there. And you can even see there's teeth at the
Yeah.
bottom. But you don't ever choose the door that is a giant skull mouth. That is not good times. Now Data's gonna save the day again. Did he say jerk alert?
Yeah.
Okay.
There goes your.
There's your handrail. Fuck that, dude. I hate slippery, wet logs like that, and then you're trying to like balance on them.
I think I would have crawled across it.
Yeah, except you're trying to get away from these assholes real fast.
That's true.
Now he saves the day. I love this. Slick shoes. What the? Are you fucking crazy? He modified his shoes to do that. You're gonna be left behind, Data. Hi. How are you? They didn't say anything. That was rude. Oh.
Called him an asshole.
Oh, wow. You just shot. Okay.
You almost got your hand shot.
What the hell do you think that was? So now she's gotten rid of that ugly yellow fucking sweater thing. We can see what she was actually wearing.
Her Letterman sweater.
The other girl looks like fucking Peter Pan. She looks kind of normal. Oh! Now how the fuck... Seriously? Gosh, oh my god. No. That was my best friend in the whole world.
That's atrocious. Now his hat looked funny.
Oh my
there.
God! Whoa! And now all of a sudden there's a flood. What the fuck is the matter with you two?
Quit screwing around.
Yeah, quit fucking around. It's like we're not getting flooded and wrapped on purpose. Manto. Dead. Root word.
That's encouraging.
Root word mortality or something. I don't know. Mortal. Muerte.
We gotta play the bones.
Oh my God. I'm getting multiple calls apparently.
Here we go.
So now they're depending on her piano skills from years hence. It's all coming back to me now. The bone finger piano keys and everything. Okay. If you play the wrong note, you fucking die. What do you get, like 3 chances or something?
3 chances, I think, yeah.
Because part of the floor comes out each time. Now, if they fail, let's say they all die, and someone wants to get the treasure after them, how do they get past that part? Because the whole floor is gone now.
They can't.
That's it. You get 1 chance to do it.
They gotta grapple over there.
Yeah. Data could do it. They look really pissed off. Okay. We should... Okay. What were they thinking? You're doing great.
You've messed up 2 times in a row.
Fuck it, try to climb up on that bitch. As soon as that thing is open enough to get in it, I ain't pressing no more buttons on the piano.
Oh, they're there.
Okay. Yeah.
Cartoon sound effects.
Great cartoon.
Looney Tunes
like,
sound effects.
Yeah, like 1960s sound effect. Okay.
You could... You know what? From that, you could jump across that if you...
I can't. Well, I'll be flat. It's like, really? That was a terrible joke. Come on. Is it the red or the blue wire? Which one do you cut? Okay. Look how much it opened for that 1 note. The 2 notes before, it's like a little tiny crack, and then it's like dun 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 dun.
They still made it there, so...
Alright. Okay, ow. Right in the balls.
They must have jumped across
Her
it.
skirt is way too short. That's what I'd say if I was her father. Now this part would be fun. It's Super Splash.
Yeah.
It's water slide time. Oceans of Fun, I guess, is the bigger one that people might know about. Schlitterbahn.
Yeah, Schlitterbahn.
There. Generic water park. Just insert whatever one you like right there. Now, of course, you wouldn't enjoy this the first time because you're like, is this going to lead to a big, row of spikes?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Peter Pan is really flipping around there.
He's still got his light.
Whoa. Now, I always thought that should have been in the shape of a skull, too. like them flying out of the skull's eyes and the mouth and nose and stuff. They didn't do that, but I always thought they should have.
That's a good thing they can walk in the water.
Now, isn't this the famous octopus attack scene or something? That
there's supposed to be an octopus attack scene there.
Yeah, that was
the octopus
completely cut out of the movie, and I never even knew about until like decades after I saw the movie.
The octopus wasn't working.
Well, what did they say? Like, it didn't look good on camera?
No, it just didn't look good on camera.
It looked like shit.
I believe there's actually deleted scenes of it.
Is there?
with the octopus in it.
I may have to watch those. Do we want to do deleted scenes for this movie? Do you know how many there are?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long.
We could see about it.
Originally, I think all of this, the whole going through the cave and everything, was going to take a lot longer. The script that he had wrote anyway.
Well, yeah, I always think of the cave as like the majority of the movie. Like, once they get to the ship, that's like where the end of the movie starts for me, basically.
Yeah, there was like a early cut, or not a cut, but a early
version of the script.
Yeah, that had a lot more to it.
But no one's gonna sit in the theater for that long to watch the. Yeah.
Most people.
I'm not. You know, the whole theater thing. I have a much better experience watching a movie by myself than I ever do at a theater. Holy shit.
With his eyes stabbed out.
Well, yeah. When I was a kid, I thought that was his, like, eyeballs popping out of the skeleton. And I was like, what the fuck? But then I realized there's, like handles from daggers or something sticking out of his head. He's tired of all this shit. Now he tells me. When Data's falling.
Dave's okay.
He really is one of my favorite characters in this movie. Studying them, inventing them.
For the fun I have.
Maybe that's where I first got that sentiment from. Because I've always had that sentiment of, they're fucking dead, they don't fucking care. Like, I don't hate grave robbers.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's kind of fucked up that they're robbing graves, but I'm not, like, super upset that they're stealing from a dead person. Like, the dead people don't fucking care.
They're not gonna mind.
In fact, when I'm dead, anything that you can get of use that I have, go ahead and take it, because I can't fucking use it anymore. It might as well benefit somebody. Don't fucking bury me with a ring or some shit that could, like, you know, pay for something. You know, don't bury me with $1,000 ring.
Yeah.
Get the ring and fucking, you know, get the $1,000 and do something with it. I don't. Oh, god damn. Now, I swear, I put this on silent.
And it still
went off. I guess the alarm is different from everything else. So I'm just going to turn off my fucking phone from now on. I'm going to go to silent everything. Maybe that'll... No more alarms are going to go off anyway, but next time, phones are off when we record. This has been a problem 2 times in a row. Now I believe he's about to find One-Eyed Willie. Isn't that One-Eyed Willie?
Yes.
Yes! Yes! I don't even know what that's from. I'm quoting another movie. Yes.
That's from Friday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is. And when I asked, is it, you should have said, yes. Every chance you get to say it. Holy shit. There's the second, yeah. Oh, that dude in the shower. Maybe he's like the great-great-great-grandson of One-Eyed Willie. And he also just happens to have an injury.
Yes.
To his eye. Hi. How are you? Not really. I've been chilling here for like centuries. You did. I guess he wasn't waiting for him, but he was waiting for someone to try to get past him. Past all of his traps and get to his treasure. So it literally just looked like he was just born without an eye or some shit.
Yeah.
Like it was just grown over or something. He's the first Goonie. Why does he look really creepy right now? He's talking to a really old skeleton guy. Long enough. And now we run. Every time I see an inhaler in a movie, that's what I think of, is that old Chinese dude telling Barry Wary that we've got to run some more. And I went back and watched the movie. He doesn't even say it like a whole bunch of times. It's just that I've seen the movie a bunch of times, and I always look for that part. Holy shit.
That's Willie's gold.
He's like, you have chosen wisely, is what Willie just said to him. Because if you take his gold, that like sets off another one of his traps or something, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, who gives a shit? We're fucking rich now. Yeah, except for you're late. Now, how much treasure is there, and how much do they get to actually keep?
Yeah.
Like, it's a tiny, insignificant fraction of how much treasure is actually there. Because they have to drop everything. Don't they end up dropping everything except for like a handful of jewels?
Yeah, whatever they got, and then yeah, they do lose it all, except for like that marble bag of
marble
jewels.
bag full of rubies or whatever, and that saves the day. I would have been like, Dad, you see that fucking ship right there? We have to go get it right now. It goes in the museum and we'll be fucking rich. Okay. Oh. Now you know how strong that thing is. It held Data up.
And they're trying to use the sword.
Yeah, they're trying to use the sword on it. Okay. Now that's... Yeah. Yeah, that was just wacky. She's like, fuck it, I got a sword. We're gonna make you walk the plank. Water is not that color normally.
No.
I just have to point that out. That is movie water.
Yes.
It's probably colored a certain way or lit a certain way to make it look that way. It's so quiet. He ain't got nothing in his mouth. He still has more. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to say something. And one more.
One more.
And she's like, I don't want to play pirate. I never intended to play pirate. You can't kill her. She's beautiful. Pretty sure that's a rule somewhere. Oh. They just yanked his hair.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way. I'd have thrown her in the water too.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you fucking old cunt. Yeah, we're gonna die. She would die because she's tied up. But she'd probably just float.
Yeah.
Usually gotta tie something to the heavy so that they don't float. This is how you properly kill people. Because walking the plank, you desert them in the middle of the ocean. But they're not in the middle of the ocean right here. They're not going to drown in this.
They're in shallow
unless you do
water.
something else. Yeah, they were able to walk in part of the water. Now he gets to recreate his favorite scenes from his favorite movie. It's a good thing his favorite movie was a pirate movie,
Yeah.
and he knows all the right stuff to do. Captain Chunk. Ow. Yeah. Put the knife in your mouth, and then fall down and cut your face open and suck. Jesus. You are not fucking Arnold. You do not do crazy shit with a knife in your mouth. I don't know if Arnold ever did that in a movie. It just seems like something he would do. You gotta swim with a knife, put it in your mouth. Now they're gonna play. We're brothers. We're a happy family. Let's play a game. Oh. Got him. Okay, not so much. Now that he's not chained up. He is Django Unchained.
That's what I was just thinking. He is Sloth Unchained.
He is Super Sloth Unchained. You took it off earlier. Oh.
Fix that problem.
Yeah. They're just like, okay, swimming. Grab onto the rock. Or me. Either one is fine. So finally, the two that were meant to get together get together.
That was different.
I don't wear braces. Mikey. Shh. I didn't mean to kiss him. He didn't mean it either, so there's no one to be pissed off at, really. It was just a mistake. If anyone, you'd be like, hey, next time you're making out with someone, go ahead and check out who they are first.
Make sure you know
That was
who
probably
it is.
the main mistake made. Mama. Oh, yeah. She's such a nice, caring mother.
It's for your good.
Fall. Fall! I only dropped you a whole bunch of times when you were a baby. And now he's gonna drop you, bitch. Oh, she accidentally hit her head on the side of the ship on the way down. I love how things are just so in movies. Nothing like ever goes well. Things do go wrong, but they're supposed to go wrong. Hey, you guys. Now he's a Goonie too, I guess. Why? Yeah. You make plans to come back later after you're not, you know, being chased by murderers. Finding gold is easier when you're not being chased by murderers. Now they're gonna fight. And then she kicks him. Because she's the least favorite.
He's
Like,
son
those
number
guys.
two.
Those guys never had a chance.
He's son number 2.
Yeah.
Sloth is son number 3.
And of course, son number 1. She took Willie's gold. See, a Goonie would have known that that was Willie's gold, and that was set up to a trap. Didn't you see the movie? What movie?
Dropping all this shit.
The Goonies? what movies are you talking about? Look at that. It looks like you can break down the wall. Holy shit. That candle, it's dynamite. That's my pronunciation. Okay. Pretty sure a stick of dynamite is bigger than that.
Giant rock.
And now there's even more rocks in the way.
That was the price for taking Willie's gold. The whole cave comes crashing down.
Yeah, everything.
I don't know how they set that up, but that's pretty elaborate.
Yeah, to rig an entire cave to collapse. Yeah. And there's no way to test to see if it's going to work either. What are you going to do? Collapse the cave to see if it works?
And put it all back.
Help us. Ah! Oh. It's like, go! No! For some reason that looked really fake.
Them going at the end.
Them going through the tunnel and the fucking background, it looked really fake. I don't know if
now
it was.
Raising the anchor up.
Look at that water. And now it's like a greenish color. Da, da, da.
Now the ship's going to set sail.
Yeah, ship is just going to float away. And so they're like looking for missing kids. It's the Goobers. I mean the Goonies.
But they're here now.
Hey, over here. And then those police officers turn out to be Where are my boys? Where's Rosalita? Hi, Hi, Dad. I'm in deep shit. Hey.
They brought him pizza.
Yeah. That's racist, having Chinese parents for the Chinese kid. He's okay. It's only like $100 or some shit.
She's safe though. That's
Wow.
all they're worried about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's all they give a shit about. Great. Now, how the fuck did his invention fuck up the actual camera? Like, if you attach your camera to a spring or something, your camera's not going to go wacky all of a sudden just because you put it on there. His best invention. He invented kids. What? A real moment. Yeah. This always came out of nowhere to me.
Yeah.
Like, it always seemed like, hey, where did this come from? Now all of a sudden they like each other?
They had to throw it in to wrap up the story.
Great little kid. Person. Aww. But she's really after his nuts. Let her mother worry about this shit. I'm just done with my inhaler.
Thank God you're here.
They're like, hey. You don't know what you're doing, kid. He's not a bad guy. Those are the bad guys. Wow. Holy shit. I don't know what he said.
Isn't that the Godzilla thing? Whenever the random Chinese people see Godzilla, they're like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Gojira. Gojira.
Ah, his ears wiggle.
He's going, like, they just decided, you're going to live with us now.
Yeah. His parents are just like, sure, no
So
problem.
like, oh yeah, sure, we'll have the big retarded guy that was raised by murderers live in our house now. Yeah, we followed you all the way here to take your fucking house.
And they're douching.
Why would they come? Oh, and Troy's dad is the douche.
Yeah.
Okay, this is all even better. I never noticed that Troy was the son of the douche. So they're just like the douche family.
Yeah, pretty much.
He looks like a professor. Like he should. He should be a scientist in a different movie. Now sign it, you fucking cocksucker. I'd jam it into his back after you sign it.
Jam the pen in his back.
Yeah. But that's from a movie.
That's Running Man.
Is it? No Panaman. He's like, no pen? No sign? No Panaman? No pen? No sign? No, don't. Where are you? Hi, I see a little bit of part of the treasure. Wow. That is like a tiny, insignificant fraction of how much treasure there was.
It's enough to save the house.
He lost his marbles, though.
Well, unless you lose your
Look
money.
how much extra paper was thrown up in there.
Unless they go broke again later.
I always love to go back to that part because he rips it up into like 3 or 4 pieces. Then he throws up a whole bunch of pieces, and then after he throws up his pieces, a whole bunch of other pieces get thrown up after his has already been thrown up. I always love that part too. Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Somebody else is going to
Now
get
come on,
Willie's
motherfucker,
fortune.
go out and get that ship. A pirate ship. I think you can just say Victorian era ship. You can't say it was a pirate ship unless it's like got the Jolly Roger on the fucking thing telling you. Like all the ships looked like that.
Yeah.
Well, you know. He's kissing Willie.
He's blowing Willie a kiss.
Right onto his one eye.
Yeah. Oh.
And then they all go, oh! That always looked real fake to me, too.
Good quality CG.
All right, we have watched Goonies.
Awesome movie.
Yeah, no matter how many times I watch the movie, I'll probably always want to watch it one more time. And for those movies, those are the classics.
Those are the classics.
If you just watch it and you always want to, you're always okay with watching it again. And of course, the longer I wait in between watches, the better it gets. Hopefully I've forgotten some shit, forgotten some details, maybe noticed some new ones.
Yeah.
But I don't see any reason to continue with the commentary now that the movie is actually over. So, thanks guys for joining us. This is Mike.
This is Thomas.
And we will see you on the next movie night.